So so we have the prerequisites, and we say we must comply with two different aspects that I already talked in the previous video. If you have doubts, you can take a look there. But then if you want to go a little bit beyond, you can claim points. How many points you can claim? Up to 2 points. So if you diminish from the use of outdoor water by 50%, you're gonna get up to 1 point. And then if you diminish the entire use of water outdoor of your building, you're gonna get the 100% grade, which is 2 points. You're gonna need to be careful. There are different scenarios for health care or different type of buildings where it varies a little bit, but basically that is the concept behind. This grade is super important because it's gonna give you 6 points in total. Is the is the grade that will give you the most amount of points in this category, under this category. So what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna check at all the different features or the different water appliances in your building, and then you're gonna check at the baseline. And by checking at the baseline, you're gonna look at lead. There is a table for lead in this aspect, and it tells you you go down from the baseline 25%, and then you're gonna get 1 point. You're gonna go down 40%, and then you're gonna get 4 points. 30%, 2 points, and 50%. If you go 50% down from the baseline, you're gonna get up to 6 points. That's everything that you're gonna need to know for this. Optimizing the process with water in your building is basically going to the heating and the cooling water system process. So for the cooling system process, water system process, you can just go directly from the chiller to the cooling tower. The cooling tower is rejecting the heat to the environment, right? But instead of rejecting the heat to the environment, you can just have for example, a heat exchanger between the chiller and the cooling tower, and then you can reuse that water to different processes, like for example domestic hot water. Or if for example you have a small process where you can use warm water, then instead of rejecting at 50 Celsius degrees or 45 Celsius degrees to the environment, you have a small heat exchanger, and then you reuse that heat to supply whatever you need, let's say for a few fan coils or for different process in your building. So that is a smart way to do it. And also, if I can prove that by diminishing the size of my pipe in X amount, I'm gonna be able to use less water, less liquid into my building, then I can prove that I'm optimizing the process of water in my building, and by doing that, I'm gonna get 2 points.